stone fruit and herbs, because I now have a signature of a savoury summer fruit salad. I make them all summer long. I've been sharing them with you for years, and this is maybe my best yet. This one has both grilled and fresh stone fruit. I've got white nectarines, I've got white peaches, I've got donut peaches, I've got apricots, basically anything you'll get your hands on in that stone fruit family, and you have got everything you need. We are going to make a bit of the dressing. So I've got a couple of spring onions and a red chili sliced in here, and I am going to add the zest and juice of a lime. And some rice vinegar, and then these are going to gently pickle with a little salt while we get on with the rest of the salad, ready to dress this in a minute. So just going to zest this baby. The lime and the peaches together are just, I think lime and fruit is just an excellent idea all the time. Okay, I don't have my juicer, I'm just going to use my hands here. Get as much lime juice as I can out. Oops. Preferably in the bowl, not on myself, which is always a challenge, especially when I'm wearing a nice shirt. But you know, I'm gonna add some rice vinegar, maybe just over a tablespoon. Enough so that they're all gently hanging out in here. And, whoops, a smidge of salt. And they can just pickle. In this lovely cast iron, we are going to grill a few of our peaches, a few of our stone fruit over here, which I've just halved. And I'm going to drizzle these with a little bit of our hot honey, which I'm obsessed with, all the way from Australia. So no, it's not local, but it is welcome. If you don't have hot honey, a little bit of honey, because you want these to caramelize, and maybe some chili flakes. You don't have to, but the combination of the honey and the heat with the fruit really is fantastic. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of oil to the pan, which is now hot, and I'm going to place these cut side down, very hot, to glisten. If your grill is on in your oven or outside, you can totally do this, oops, outside as well. I like to put them just cut side down because it means that they don't cook, the underside of them doesn't cook. I want minimal cooking, maximum searing for the kind of grilled flavor, but also just to give a little difference on the plate. So these really only will take a minute or two. Look at that. Just seared and fantastic. So we've got a combination. Those are yellow nectarines, we've got yellow peach. Any stone fruit you can get your hands on, you want to use here, you should. There we go. So I'm going to turn this off, I'm going to move it out of the way, and we're going to just make the salad. In here, I've started to gather together some chervil, whole mint, whole basil, purple basil for colour. I'm going to get some tarragon leaves as well, because they are fantastic. Chervil just adds this lovely kind of, it's the most delicate of all the soft herbs, I always say, and it's just got this lovely mellowness that it adds to it. Slightly aniseedy also with the tarragon. You know, tarragon and peaches go so well together. So any soft herbs you like, which is basically the base. So I'm just going to toss these all together, and I'm going to get back onto my fruit board. I've got some yellow peach, I've got some nectarine, I've got a bit of apricot. Everything is a slightly different bite-sized shape. There is nothing prescriptive here. This is when you kind of choose your own adventure. And I'm going to do the same with these. The idea with these ones that have been grilled is that you get part grill and part not grill in every bite. Here we've got our fruit selection. So we are going to mix these together, and we're going to dress them, and then we're going to add the herbs, and we're going to put it all together. Okay, this is best, I think, served on a flat plate where everything can go wherever it wants to. So I'm going to start by transferring. Let's going to be a little bit of mixing with the hands that's going to go on here. So what I'm going to do on this plate is I'm now going to dress the peaches with the pickled chili lime mixture and just toss them through. You can already see the colours building here. It's so fantastic. And then we're going to start building our herbs into the party. I'm going to reserve a little bit at the end for the top. And just make sure you've got a bit of everything poking out. I'm also going to do something slightly radical here that's going to make you... But if anyone watched my cherry salad video from last year, which I refer to all the time, that had garlic. I'm going to add a smidge of garlic oil on here, just for a little savoury note. If you have olive oil, you can use that. If you don't have garlic oil, don't worry. If you think, what is she doing adding garlic to her peaches? Try it and then come back to me. The other thing, just going to clean my hands quickly, I'm going to add to this is some feta. I just want to add a little saltiness to counterbalance the sweet, and I'm going to grab literally just chunks of it like this and add it on. So the brightness of the white against the leaves and the peaches, obviously this is a visual party, but also just the creamy saltiness, and this is a goat's feta, which I think is fantastic. I also think blue cheese would be great here. I'm going to add this cute little jar of chopped roasted pistachios, because there is no party without crunch, right? Especially here. I'm going to add a smidge with my very herby hands, more feta, a few more herbs, one more very gentle toss through of everything, and we have a peach and herb salad ready to adorn any gathering.